Hey, howdy, hey everybody, Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over like a bunch of things that you may have missed with this new update. You know, they always drop a bunch of stuff in the patch notes, but they also leave out a bunch of stuff that we have to discover as a community. I'm going to go over all the things that I have found out over like the past 24 hours. I have been hitting this update really hard. I have been on the grind and I've been pumping out tons of videos, as you may have noticed. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. If you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button or subscribe to the channel. Guys, we are literally so close to 60,000 subscribers now. Just a week ago, we were 2,000 away and we are almost there. Our goal is 60K by the end of April. If we do, I will be sure to stream every single day next month. 31 streams. And yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first one is actually gonna blow your mind because when I first saw this, I was in shock. You may have noticed this if you were doing your star path, but if not, be prepared. Here we go. When you enter Tianas Restaurant, you may notice you have some villagers, but if you look to the left, and voila, we have some more villagers sitting on the chair. Looks like a mobile delivery, like pickup area, little waiting area, and Anna just lounging in this chair is perfect. Look at that. We got 5 villagers in here. So not only do we have them where they can be at these tables, but now they're actually just chilling. I actually like it. It seems more casual. It seems more like your valley is alive rather than them just sitting here at the tables. They also have some lounging. So I thought this was a really cool detail. It's one of those things that's like, I don't know what made Gameloft think to do this, but I'm very happy that they did. Now for the next thing, we actually have to find our girl, Alice. Here she is. She's heading to the plaza and we got to sneak around. We don't want her to see us, because she's going to do a really cool animation. So let me see if I can find her. She's supposed to be around the corner here somewhere. Let's check our map. Okay, she stopped up here. All right, there she is. Now let's just watch her for a second, all right? All right, here's her animation when she goes to one of the flowers. Look how cool that is. She she smells it and it makes her fall over and then it makes her freaking shrink. Like what? That is the coolest and cutest animation ever. And she stays like that for a while. I love it. She's literally tiny. And then there she goes. Now she's massive. What even is this? All right, so yeah, that's just one of the cool animations that she does. I had to put you guys on because it's one of those things you may not notice for a very, very long time. She's gonna do it again. She's gonna fall over, get small. And then look how tiny she is, all right? Now this is gonna be great because you can use her in a dream snap like this. We gotta take some of those shots. Oh, my eyes was closed. All right, that's enough of that. Moving on to the next thing. Now, if you go over here to your furniture mode and you click the all tab, and then we're gonna go to search and filters. If you scroll down, there's actually a couple new tabs. Now we have one for Star Wars, which obviously it's in the premium shop. We got one for Bugs Life, same thing, but there's actually one here for Enchanted, which means there's actually gonna be some Enchanted, I'm assuming premium shop items. There could be something in Scrooge's shop. I've been very unlucky with getting any of the new items. But yeah, if you're interested in Enchanted at all, I'm pretty sure it's like a pretty older film, like 2007 or something like that, a long time ago. Then you may have some really great surprises in store in the future. So save up some moonstones for that. Now, while we're over here, I also want to show you guys something. Now, I was wearing this necklace just the other day, but they actually changed the desert bloom necklace that you got from Jasmine's final quest. If you guys remember, I was a little disappointed when I ended up getting this necklace because it looked the exact same as the desert protection amulet, which is right here. And you won't be able to see it because of my outfit, but they actually changed it. So this is what it looks like now. The desert bloom necklace has a completely different style. Like, it's one of those small things. If you're wondering where this necklace came from, yeah, they used to have the exact same look to them. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, now up next, you may notice that if you go to your wardrobe, the Alice dress right here was actually under costumes. And now they have moved it over to the dress category. You can see I can actually click on it now. And they did fix it a little bit so you can actually go to the wings and you can put on like back pieces. You can put on wings now and you can actually use them. So this was something that was just broken with the last update and it looks like they've actually fixed it, which is really cool. I know a lot of people like to use this dress and it's going to help you bump up your tags now. because they have corrected it. And then if you go over to your collections tab, go down to crafting, you're going to see a few new items. So we're going to go all the way down to furniture, and we're going to keep scrolling down. You're going to see we have new popcorn buckets coming this year. So we got the Doug popcorn bucket right here. And then we also have a minecart popcorn bucket. You know, last year during the whole Disney Park event that we had, the button event, we ended up getting popcorn buckets like this metallic Mickey one here. And we had one for Figment, so there was 5 in total. And then if you go over here to your village tab, you're going to see some new tasks for the Cheshire Cat, or the Cheshire Cat event that's coming up. And then also a bunch of tasks for this new button event. So I've actually completed a lot of the new tasks that we just got, like the Stitchy Situation, Destination Imagination, Oh Bother, a Shining Icon. And how you do this is just to remake the popcorn buckets, even if you've made them before. To do that, and this only works if you actually have buttons from last year. Otherwise, you have to wait for this event to start, which is probably going to be around May 15th or so. And then you would just go and recraft them, and it's going to complete those new duties for you, which is going to unlock a new item. So as you see, I would just craft either the metallic Mickey bucket or the Winnie the Pooh's bucket. When you do that, you're going to get some handhelds of that specific bucket. So then I would go to we go to our handheld right here, activate it, and look, we have new rewards that you can actually already access. We got a little Stitch handheld one, and I thought this was really cool. Looks like they're expanding on the event from last year. Now, another thing, since we're over here, if you finish all of the quests for the Alice in Wonderland realm, you actually can just teleport back to the Alice realm through the spot where you chased the little white bunny. And then boom, you're back in here, and then you can go and leave. Hit up that mushroom right there, and it's going to take you back to this location. So nice little shortcut around the valley. Now I got some bad news. I'm going to show you something that kind of made me sad. Not that it's bad. It's just, I was like, why? Why did they do that? I mean, it looks good. You see this little potted tree right here? Do you guys remember if we got this from Storybook Vale? It's one of the rewards for doing the puzzles. You notice anything different about this tree? Because they have changed the way it looks. I'm not sure why they did that, but now it's like this darker purplish pink right here. And I just recently used it in my Dream Snap submission, and this is what it used to look like. It used to be more of like a pink color, and then to me it definitely looks like they had fully changed it. Now they put a smaller version of this item in Alice's house, so maybe that's why they actually went around and was messing with the colors and changed it up. But they did make it smaller when they put it in her house, so that one was much taller than me. And the one in her house in the back right here is much smaller than me, so very interesting. Next, I'm sure most of you guys know that they have updated the camera, so I'm not going to go over all of it. I'm just going to show you a couple features I think you may have missed. I'm going to do a full video on this later on. But if you go, say, to the companion pose, right? So you have this pose right here. We got R2-D2. You can actually hit a pause button. So there's pause, which is actually going to allow you to have different poses or animations and stuff like that. And then you can hit play and then, go back to doing it how you wanted. Now, another thing, say you wanted this one with just the heart hands pose that he's about to do. You could pause like that, use this in a Dream Snap. Then you can hit this over here, and you can actually turn off your critters. So boom, you now have a brand new pose, and you can do this with a lot of stuff in the game. But one of the most important things is, if you have fireworks or the confetti cannon in your shot somewhere, all you have to do is go over here and hit activate, and it's automatically going to deploy the fireworks, the confetti cannon, and anything else that you want to interact with. Now, that's for visual effects. It's also going to work for the pyrotechnic box. So let's do this. This was from the Night Show Star Path. Say you want to do a bunch of these, right? We're going to spam a ton of them. So then I'm going to go to my camera mode. And then we're going to go back over here. We're going to hit visual effects, and then boom, look at the flames. Let's go. That is so freaking cool. All right, we got to quit acting crazy now. Let's turn those off. And then of course they did add 2 actual poses, which is just such a basic thinking one, which we kind of had our character already doing at the time bending station and stuff. And then they gave us this one where we just stick our hand out and wave. Kind of basic poses, but that's okay because we are geniuses around here, and we are going to create our own pose. Another thing I wanted to point out is it looks like not everything made its way into the game. If you remember, it showed like a depth of field option, and it's definitely not here. So, you know, you can toggle to nighttime and stuff, hit this button to take it back to normal. You have the rain filter, you have, you know, if you want it to lightning or you want it to be nighttime and all that stuff. So camera mode's really cool. Make sure you mess around with it a little bit. And that is about it. If you guys found anything else, let us know in the comment section below. If we get enough of stuff that no one really had spotted, we may end up making a part 2. And yeah, lots of cool stuff in this update. I'm excited to mess around with the camera mode a little bit more. I hope this video was very helpful for you. I hope you guys are enjoying the update. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.